naturalistic, but I think underneath there is something more, that it could be explosive.
I think provocative is a really good word to describe this play.
Really unsettles our preconceived notions, who we are as a society, what acceptable behaviors are like. It's about labels, it's about how we pigeonhole people, how do we talk about people who are not like us or who are different from us.
Seething anger and fear right underneath the surface.
It's a very, very multicolored world we live in now.
I really think it can run the gamut.
I imagine that if I were watching, that it would bring up all sorts of questions.
Knock, 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 excuse me, or knock, 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 are you there? Or knock, 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 hi Sarah, it's me.
Sure. So Sarah Daniels is a dean of students who has come to Vermont really because of her struggles in Chicago working at an all-black university. She wants to come to some sort of resolution of the conflict that she has in dealing with individuals of color. She wants to be able to operate effectively in the administration and actually do some good, despite her wrong attitude, as she calls it. I think Sarah's got a lot on her plate.
He specifically states that he's Nuyorican, which is of Puerto Rican descent, but born and raised in New York. But still, he finds himself in this college where the majority of people are white.
I think he thinks of himself as liberal, open-minded, all-accepting, and can tend to be a little self-righteous in that view of himself.
He's a student who wants to start a tolerance group on campus when all the stuff is happening, and his main motivation is because he wants to get it on his resume. At the forums that they have in his group, he kind of starts to see the way people open up, and he's touched by that and sees how important it really is.
That because he is educated, because he is erudite and thinks he's sophisticated, that he has sort of the right drop on human rights and human interaction and social perspectives, when in fact, in his own unaware way, he's maintaining a very, I'd say, a very rigid hierarchical structure in the college, where the students generally are suppressed by faculty, and the students of color even more so.
I think she wants as few headaches as possible. She would want things handled. She doesn't want to know details. She expects other people to do their job so that she doesn't have to become involved. She really just wants to keep her hands clean and out of messes. She doesn't like controversy messes. She doesn't like publicity. She doesn't want to be in the papers. Don't get the police involved. No, it's all internal. We don't want any outside interference in our little world.
He stands outside the fray, the academic fray, and hence becomes really, in many ways, his objective observation of what's going on kind of points out what's happening inside the little womb of this college. He's been there for 20 years. And he forms a little bond with the main character, and that is tested and strained by the time the play reaches its climax.
Great.
I think that people will see something of their own in something that they hear, and hopefully be able to talk about their own viewpoint in an honest way.
Learning how to be more as I would like to be in life, expressing myself more fully, more truthfully, more completely, being more immediately responsive.
My hope is that people would take a little bit of salt with their everyday life and be able to to realize that everyone's different, just like that.
I can't see that it's going to offend anyone. It will leave them no place to run and hide, so to speak.